So I was just quickly going over it. I'm gonna use my left hand for this tutorial. So first things first, how do you hold your controller? That's very important. You can hold it in many ways, but obviously some ways don't feel comfortable. So I'm gonna hold my controller like this. It's easier for pulling in as well. And I'm gonna put my thumb on my grip button. So what are we doing now is we're gonna hold it top of our hip and a little up front so we don't touch our body. Next up what we do is we flick out, okay? Now obviously on question alone you can't flick out because the hurts problem. Moving on. Well, you want to flick, you know that already. So we're gonna flick out. So once again, top of our hip. Just put it down right here. Pretty close to the ground. That's fine. And we flick out and go downwards to the ground. And when we reach our max flick, that's when you want to touch the ground. When you flick, if you don't lag like I do right now for some odd reason, you will go forward, as you can see. And all I'm doing is just flicking out and then turning my arm to this. So flick out and then return my arm to this. It's important that you know what a wrist flick is as well, because that's what we are using to flick better at least. A wrist flick is just flicking with your wrist. You don't move your arms that much, but it's just more with your wrist. So as you can see, that's pretty good way to flick. It's not too heavy on your arms, just mainly your wrist that you use. The full flick is like actually moving your arms out as well, and then doing a wrist flick, which is a full flick. It's the most standard way to flick as well. An arm flick is more like just moving your arm like this. Anyways, further on to the run, you now know how to flick out. And yeah, now you gotta, well, get your hand back, obviously. So you want to flick out, obviously, we have that already. Then when your arm is in this position, you want to go to the bottom of your hip. But don't touch your body, okay? Because you're gonna hurt yourself, that's not good. Go front of your body and you're good. Obviously, if you do it too big, you want to hit yourself, the first things first, yeah. Hit yourself, second of all, it will be a little slower if you do it too big. Now you might think, oh, smaller movements better, but if you do this, you won't be as fast.